Okay. All right.
There we are.
Good afternoon and welcome to another show of Don't Eat Yourself to Death. We're actually here on location at Southern University and we're out and about talking to folks that have diabetes and we want to hear their story. Today, we have Mr. Harold Cole, who is a Southern University graduate, has a master's degree in psychology. You can tell me what you tell me your background, so I'm going to mess it all up.
Okay.
And our new co-host, we'd like to introduce Mr. Peter Carter. So,
Hi there.
Peter, you want to introduce yourself as our new co-host for the Don't Eat Yourself to Death, Llena?
Well,
podcast?
Okay. I'm excited to join the crew. Looking forward to chatting with all kinds of folks and learning their diabetes stories and seeing how we can help with Llena AI.
All right. Harold, you want to introduce yourself? Give us your background.
Good afternoon. My name is Harold Cole. I don't have a master's in psychology. My master's is in criminal justice.
Oh,
I have a
sorry.
bachelor's in music, but I've been a diabetic now for approximately 43 to 44 years.
Wow.
In the beginning, I thought it might have been something difficult to live with, but I'm finding out it's no different than breathing, if you know how to do it and how to take care of it. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I found that out because I started losing my eyesight when I was about 32 and went to the doctor and got myself checked out. He sent me to the hospital immediately, and they found out that I was a number 1 diabetic. And I'm on the needle, and I have been on needles since the beginning. My journey with diabetes was difficult in the beginning because it was hard for me to basically plan everything, do everything I should. But as the years passed and I gained more experience with diabetes, I found out that I could live with it. I'm living with it fine. Went back to school after losing my eyesight, because I lost my eyesight in about 2003, and that was due to glaucoma. And that's stemming from diabetes. But it never stopped me and things of that nature. I just had to begin to monitor what I eat, rest, exercise, and things of that nature to help keep things balanced. Now, being a one diabetic, number 1 diabetic, I've asked my diabetic doctor, my endocrinologist, about my pancreas, and he assured me that my pancreas do not produce insulin. That's why I have to take insulin the way I do, and I take it after each meal. And I'm wearing the glucose to me if it's too high, and it alerts me if it's too low, and I can monitor it that way. But that's about it. Like I said, I'm a graduate of Southern University. I lived in Baton Rouge all of my life. Diabetes is supposedly hereditary, and normally when you say hereditary, that's due to your immediate family being diabetic, mother, father, sisters, brothers, and things of that nature. I believe I'm correct in saying that. But in my case, it wasn't my mother or my father, nor my sisters or brothers. It was my aunts, cousins on both sides, on my mother's side and my father's side, that had diabetes. And just so happens, it fell on me. And I do know it bounces within the family from one generation to the other. And I guess I'm one of those generations that was ready to accept what was coming, and it came to me. So, but I'm
So
living
what?
with,
So as far as nutrition is concerned, on type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, are you restricted to what you can eat? Do you have to count glycemic index, glycemic loads? What's the difference? The difference that the type 1 diabetes have to consider?
well, in a type 1 diabetes, in the beginning, I was on like a 1,500-day calorie diet. Type 2 diabetes, I know that they can be on a caloric diet, but they are a little bit more loose as far as what they can eat. As the years pass, my diet isn't actually restricted. I can eat basically anything I want as long as I do it in moderation. That's the same as with a type 2 diabetic, as long as we do them in moderation. But my moderation, I think, will have to be a little bit more stricter. I can't just eat things that's going to increase my diabetes, like cakes, cookies, candy, ice
So,
cream.
so you still
Lots of
have to watch. You still have to watch your sugar intake. Then, so you
yes,
still, as a diet, even as a type 1 diabetes, you still have to watch your sugar intake.
that is correct.
Okay. All right. So there's a lot of similarities. But then again, so are there any devices that you use to help you with managing it? What else do you use?
Yes, I made mention of the glucose scan monitors, a monitor that I wear. It's connected to my phone, and it lets me know whether my blood sugar is too high, lets me know whether it's too low. It can tell me whether it's dropping slowly,
Mm-hmm.
rapidly, or it can
Mm-hmm.
tell me whether it's rising rapidly. So I wear that, and I have the manual glucose scan monitor where I prick my finger and test my blood.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
And I actually want to thank you for helping Llena AI with our voice recognition feature that we're going to be implementing soon, thanks to Amazon Send to Phone. So we are very sensitive to customers and users that want to use the system, and if they're visually impaired, we wanted to make that easy for them. So thank you for helping us blow that out, test that out, and give us some feedback on that. So we really appreciate that. Peter, did
Well,
you have any questions?
Well, I wanted just a sense of um, how you how you incorporate meal planning in your daily life, Harold, and whether Lena's meal recommendations can help you in that way.
well, I'm certain it would. As a diabetic, my meal planning should be daily, 3 full meals per day, and 3 snack periods per day.
Okay.
Okay.
But and my activity will determine exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I am a full-time worker. I do work,
Mhm.
and I do eat a breakfast. I eat a lunch, and when I get home, I might eat a late meal. But as far as the 3 snacks, no. My
You don't
weight,
always.
no, I don't do the 3 snacks per day. I might eat a snack here and there, but
Mhm.
I don't incorporate the 3 snacks, and my meals aren't large.
Mhm.
For breakfast, I'll eat something small. For lunch,
Mhm.
I'll eat something small. And possibly for dinner, all I'll eat is a sandwich.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So right now for Llena AI, we do that. You can schedule breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have been hearing people wanting to incorporate more snacks. So we're looking at making some feature function changes to add those in there. So this is great feedback for us as we continue to evolve the platform and make it a lot easier for people as well.
Yeah, and mind you, with each diabetic, be it diabetic 1 or diabetic 2, it differs from person to person. For
True.
instance, with me, normal blood sugar range would be now 70, 110, or 120. That's normal. Most people will say that if you are 150, that is too high. But according to my endocrinologist, for me, personally, for me, 150 isn't too high.
So
And
it
as
just
long as I
depends
can,
on the person.
yes,
Okay.
and as long as I can keep it in the range of 70 to 150, I'm doing okay. And it would be good if I can maintain all of my readings within 100. As long as it's within the hundreds, according to my endocrinologist, that's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, do you check A1Cs, like type 2 diabetes, or what do you do? Is
Yes.
that a gauge of what you should be doing, A1Cs, and have those been normal for you, or has that been a challenge for you as well?
Well, at my age, according to
Right.
my endocrinologist, a 7.2 or 7.3 is fine. Most of the times, A1Cs for certain diabetics, they want them below a 6.
Yes.
But
Yes.
because of my age,
Uh-huh.
a 7.2 or 7.3 is fine.
Okay. All right then. So that sounds like if you're keeping within your range and your Dexcom is helping you manage it. Any advice for any type 1, type 2 diabetics that you have found to be helpful and useful for you that you can pass along?
The only thing I can pass along is whatever your endocrinologist tell you, follow it.
All right. Peter,
That's it. And try to maintain your blood sugar levels.
Peter, any other questions or
I think
words
it's
of wisdom?
well, I think it's exciting that Harold's been able to work with us on the Alexa product piece that we've been adding to Llena, and really looking forward to rolling that out so that folks who want to use a voice interface or need to use a voice interface can use Llena with Alexa as well. So I'm excited about that. Thank you, Harold, for all your work on that.
Well, you're welcome. And I'm glad I was able to give input on it. That's about all I can say about it. I did enjoy the experience with it. And for me to ask questions about where's the right restaurant, types of food and things of that nature that they serve is very beneficial and helpful. And it also directs you to where to go. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it will even give you the address.
Yes, we will.
Of the restaurant.
Yep,
Yes,
we'll
we
give you
will.
that too.
Yeah, and just to give you a heads up too, even if you're cooking it yourself, we've recently added Walmart online ordering. We have Amazon online ordering. We have access to local farmers market. We have fresh food kits, and coming soon will be access to discount diabetic supplies on the platform as well. So we listen to our customers. We want to give you what you need to make things a lot easier for you. And Harold, thank you ever so much for all of your input, helping us look out for the community and taking everybody in consideration that needs this the most. So thank you guys again for another great episode of Don't Eat Yourself to Death, sponsored by Llena AI Health Solutions. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Thanks, everybody. Bye now.
All righty. That's it?
That's it. Uh-oh. Let me see when I shut this down. And